Hi, welcome to What's Happening. Here are the top 5 stories. At number 1, the Presidency has described a commendation letter sent by United States President Donald Trump to President Bola Tinubu as further evidence that Nigeria's security collaboration with the United States is producing tangible results. The Special Advisor to President Bola Tinubu on Policy Communication, Daniel Bwala, stated this during an interview on Channels Television's Politics Today on Wednesday. Bwala said public attention should focus on the substance of the letter and the progress recorded through the bilateral partnership rather than the timing of its release. According to him, this letter reflects growing international recognition of the Tinubu administration's effort to strengthen security cooperation with the United States. At number 2, the Federal High Court in Lagos has fixed July 24th to rule on an application by the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency seeking permission to destroy a clandestine methamphetamine laboratory uncovered in a remote forest in Ogun State. Justice Musa Kakaki fixed the date after a special court sitting held on Wednesday at the lab facility in Mowe Village, Ijebu East local government area of the state. On July 10, 2026, the NDLEA arraigned 3 Mexican nationals and 7 Nigerians on an all 11-count charge bordering on the alleged establishment and operation of the clandestine laboratory. According to the NDLEA, its operatives discovered the laboratory with equipment and chemicals allegedly used to produce 2,419.48 kilograms of methamphetamine with an estimated street value of more than 480 billion naira. At number 3, the Taraba state government, in collaboration with the Federal Fire Service, has commenced the recruitment and training of personnel to curb recurring fire outbreaks in the state and enhance the safety of residents. The initiative follows repeated fire disasters across the state and the challenges associated with responding effectively to them. In a bid to address the situation, Governor Agbu Kefas approved the procurement of firefighting equipment and the training of personnel to operate and manage the facilities. A total of 200 individuals drawn from the 16 local government areas of Taraba State are expected to undergo training in Lagos State, with fire service offices to be established across the councils. At number 4, the U.S. military struck Iran's Larak Island in the Strait of Hormuz on Wednesday after President Donald Trump warned he was not finished with a war that has already cost Washington $37.5 billion. Fighting over the strategic strait led to the collapse of a preliminary deal between the United States and Iran, but top U.S. diplomat Marco Rubio again reiterated Washington's stance that it was willing to find a negotiated agreement with Tehran. He insisted that the U.S. was right to strike Iran because it was attacking Hormuz shipping and planned to rebuild its missile and drone capabilities. Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesman Esmail Bagher had previously said that diplomatic exchanges with Washington through mediators were continuing. At number 5, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso, 3 countries led by military governments, are bidding to jointly host the 2032 African Cup of Nations. The Malian Football Federation said in a statement that officials met with Confederation of African Football President Patrice Motsepe on Saturday in New York with a view to a joint bid to host the 2032 African Cup of Nations. The 3 neighbors and allies within the Alliance of Sahel states are led by post-coup juntas and grappling with insecurity amid the deadly attacks from jihadist groups, which have killed thousands. Burkina Faso hosted the AFCON in 1998 and Mali in 2002. Niger has never hosted the biennial tournament. Mali has 5 CAF-approved stadiums, while Burkina Faso secured approval in 2025 for the main stadium in Ouagadougou. That's all for now. See you next time on What's Happening.